this boss, and I'm expecting some
major
potential hazards to my health here. Because I do not remember this. Well, I shouldn't say I don't remember this boss. I don't remember fighting this boss. As I said, at a point in the game where I am pretty much almost blind now. So, wish me luck. I am going to need it. Because I don't know what. Let me put it to you this way. I don't even remember what comes after this boss. I am assuming it's something not significant. But, in regards to what it is,
not
a damned clue. I am pretty much blind at this point. And it's a bit of a shame, well, I shouldn't say that, I'm playing the other two of the games in this series blind, but, when I first started a channel, unless it was something I intended to be more of an embarrassing Let's Suffer or what have you, I never intended to play anything blind because not because I wanted there to be some sort of professionalism, but because I just generally, in my own personal amusement, really get frustrated with blind other, well, pure source significantly better and definitely, at the very least, a lot more experienced than I am. Do blind video or blind playthroughs because, well, obviously it depends on the kind of game, like, there are certain games that are known so long as it's not necessarily ball-bustingly hard, you're guaranteed to get through the game with relative ease. I was really hoping not to do that in other verbs now, but anyways. There are other games where you almost need the experience of playing through at least once to have a chance or follow a guide. This game I played through the two games I have in the sort of overall linear nature. I'm not worried too much about getting stuck, and I mean, as you are very well aware, I am not. Wow, okay, I was not expecting that, but I am not above using a guide. I am not above using a guide at all. In fact, when it comes to my Terranigma video, which I will possibly be recording tomorrow, uploading Monday, because I have to work on Monday, and sometimes the files take a long time to load, but in regards to that one, I'm thinking I'm going to be using a guide, because I don't know what it is I'm supposed to do. You know? But, like, I'm not above using a guide, especially when I get stuck and having a damn clue. Soul Blazer has been shockingly easier So there's been a few times where I've been unnecessarily stuck, like not realizing I can walk up through, be sticking someplace will be a barrier or a wall, and it's not. Just look at my last Soul Blazer video for that embarrassing, well, not embarrassing example. I actually found out relatively soon, if not immediately, but I thought something was a wall, and it would have, if I didn't find out by sheer accident or fluke or what have you, it would have fucked me up later on. But anyways, these games, the Quintet trilogy, seem to take a very linear approach. So I feel safe when I'm blind.
Other
Games like any sort of Japanese role-playing game I intend to do, doesn't matter how simple it is, I'm gonna be doing it once before I play through it, and even then, like, when I did my Final Fantasy project, it was quite a while between when I last completed the game and when I did the project, so even though I'm not going to be playing them blind like this game, there's still a possibility that I'm going to be foolishly stuck. And I am at Terranigma right now. Anyways. Got a new job Monday. Nervous as hell. But I'm always very nervously anxious before anything like this. Before I was even diagnosed a high-functioning autistic and thus properly, you know, medically taken care of, every new job I'd start, guaranteed I'd vomit during the shift. Not anywhere obvious, fortunately. I'd be able to sneak off into the bathroom and puke in a
toilet, but
every job, even if it was a temp job, I'd have to sneak off to the bathroom because when my stomach was feeling, I'd puke each and every time. Fortunately, I no longer like this. Just saying, that's how bad I used to be. Hoping to save up my money and invest it. Depending on how serious this job is, in other words, depending on whether or not I keep it. I mean that both ways, whether or not I decide to stay and whether or not they decide to let me keep it. I will be getting our registered retirement savings plan. If for no other reason than I don't want to be working until my very deathbed, though I predict I'm going to be dying relatively young. Early before retirement age. If I don't, you know, I don't want to work forever. at least not work when obviously I want to be doing something when I'm in my older years, but it's going to be something that I want to do, not something I feel like I have to do. And I want to be able to, you know, at least have some options. Not to be stuck in a job when I'm old and cranky. Well, I should say crankier. But old. My health's getting to me. Because I guarantee you, in regards to people to take care of me in my olden age, it's gonna be just me. Because I'm not gonna be getting married. I'm not gonna be having children. I'm gonna be alone, and that's honestly the way I want it, but that also means that there's going to be no people who feel obligated to take care of me. So I'm either going to need to go into a retirement home where there's nurses to, you know,
make sure
I'm alright. So I don't see that being a necessity until I'm in my very older years, you know, towards the end of days, my lifespan. But I'm gonna be on my own. And that's going to be pricey. So I'm not expecting to be babied in my older years. I don't have to take care of myself. I don't want to be
able to at least do that
financially. So yeah, I'm going to be, if someone this job keeps getting her, not just investing in my usual investment accounts, but investing in something to officially save up for retirement, or is this my unofficial investments and what have you. And, you know, intend to max it out as whenever I possibly can, if not max it out, at least put in as much money as I possibly can. I currently live with a roommate, and I am able
to.
But I don't really see the point. I leave my roommate alone, she leaves me alone, it's great. I'm not intruding on her and she's not intruding on me. Because I live with her, the rent is cheap, is very cheap. The utility expenses and what have you are covered a lot. I don't pay that much. So unless I get to the point where, like, unless it gets to the point where either I fed up or she gets so fed up and we start to kill one another, or it gets to the point where, you know, I become very independently wealthy and can don't have to worry about the expenses of living on my own and day-to-day bills and still live in some luxury. Like maybe I'll move out then, but right now, even if I can, like, which I can right now, although the expenses will be able to live as well, you know? Like, I'd rather invest my money for the future and pinch my pennies today. Of course, when it comes to me in future, I'm thinking pretty much long term, so just saying. Like I said, I'm thinking like years, decades into the future, I'm not thinking about when the corona pandemic is over or a couple of years from now. I'm thinking like at least 10 years from now. Yeah, I remember that sand thing. I bloody killed it. Ooh, that's hilariously inappropriate considering what's going on today. Not that I've ever cared about inappropriate before. I mean, I know I can behave in public, I usually do, but, when it comes to sarcasm, I know no bounds. When it comes to inappropriate and offensive, I can tend to be, despite being very silent, very inappropriate. In regards to offensive, if it offends me, it's bad. And there are some things that I want done that offend me that I will not go into detail yet, but this is weird. I had to pull my handkerchief out and wipe something off my nose, and it wasn't even what you'd expect it will be. I don't know what it was. Probably sweat. But anyways, there are certain things that really do offend me, and I want to keep it offensive. I usually try not to initiate those things when it comes to what I do. I usually try to avoid it. But there are some things that I feel need to stay offensive, and I worry that making certain things less offensive for the comfort of others. The problem with making something truly offensive less offensive is it also makes it more socially acceptable. And the more socially acceptable anything becomes, no matter how offensive it's then supposed to be, it gets more tolerated. And because of it, because it gets more tolerated, it never truly goes away. It just becomes more comfortable to live with. Now, there are many examples that I can say, and some of them could be obvious to you too, but the one example that I am going to use because it applies to me is the mentally ill people. I'm a high-functioning autistic with other issues. regards to people, like, trying to not offend me because of my mental health issues, like, just shut up and say what you're gonna say, you know? So you think I'm a retard, I don't fucking care. I've been called a lot worse than that. I'm not gonna freak. I used to freak out a lot back when I was extremely young and undiagnosed, but I was also in a very extremely unhealthy environment back then, where nobody knew what was wrong with me other than I was considered a freak and also the most despised. There was literally no lower than I. If I was not hated, I was considered disgusting. Now I don't care, you know? No, I guess legit do not care, like... neither should anybody else when it comes to that sort of shit. Needing the approval of someone is not the way it's supposed to go. The only person you should really need is yourself. You shouldn't need anybody else. Especially when it comes to approval. Why does it matter if certain people like you, or why should it matter if someone looks at you and automatically likes you? Why are these people important to you? Considering you're probably never going to see him again, I'm going to have to say no. So why would you bother trying to impress someone who, frankly, probably isn't even paying attention to you? So, why bother? Why to go through all the hassle to impress people who wouldn't even care about you either way? I have a tendency to do the opposite for no other reason than I've been disgusted all my life, but there is a reason for it. Like, I can use that as a filter to sort of filter out the people who will not waste my time trying to get to know me versus the people who I might actually want to get to know. And there's honestly not that many of them. And I have no idea what's well, as I have an idea what it is I'm supposed to do, so I don't know how to do it. I'm ending it here because this video is way too long. Take care everybody and bye.